𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI empowers businesses to drive significant transformation through deep process discovery and insights, AI-led identification of digitization opportunities, and a digital adoption platform that significantly increases workforce productivity. With over 20 years of trust and innovation, the 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI platform integrates proprietary components that have been proven successful with more than 1,000 clients worldwide. With our AI-driven task and process capture, 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI ensures precise and real-time documentation. Create detailed process maps that highlight areas for optimization, crucial for enhancing efficiency across departments. Utilize intelligent data clustering and advanced pattern recognition to transform user actions into optimizable business workflows. 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI reveals inefficiencies and opportunities for improvement, essential for IT and customer service. Gain profound insights into task performance and workforce productivity. 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI analyzes process data, providing actionable improvements that support informed decision-making in marketing, sales, R&D, and product development. Reduce manual effort and increase efficiency with Gen AI-powered automation. 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI seamlessly integrates with enterprise systems, making it ideal for automating repetitive tasks in finance, accounting, IT, and operations. Our Discover capability enables automated creation of interactive training materials and simulations for rapid onboarding and continuous learning of employees for faster time to production. 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI empowers employees through instant and contextual access to information required to complete a task, driving process effectiveness, at the same reducing error rate. 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI is your partner in driving operational excellence. Discover more about how our platform can transform your business processes and unlock unparalleled efficiency. Thank you for considering 𝗱𝗲𝗄𝗃.AI. Unlock knowledge from process to accelerate AI in business.
Good morning. Thanks a lot for coming. Like Samir said, I was one of those speakers who was paranoid whether the event is going to happen or not, thinking, did we make the right choice by deciding to come on a Friday, but seeing the turnaround, this phenomenal. I'm not here to promote any particular theme, but like the overall theme that Samir has kept, Gen AI is not enough, is simply phenomenal, and it's one of the most important themes that we have to ponder upon now. I'm specifically going to focus on how do you make Gen AI journey successful in an enterprise, and I'm going to keep it with as less tech jargons as possible, not going to speak about stats. But before I could start, I just wanted to thank you, one favorite person in my life who made India proud. While he's not there, his legacy is always going to be there. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for everything. You made India proud even before all other companies could come into India, and the legacy will always stay on. And my friend from ex-service now, she spoke about the people who won the Nobel Prize and how important AI is now. More than the Nobel Prize, why two categories in the world, specifically non-computational categories like physics and chemistry, are being awarded? While we exactly know there is one commonality between both the prizes. There are two people from Google who are part of these Nobel Prizes. And what is extremely important is the invention that is pertaining to neural networks and machine learning. Not that it was not there at all in the yesteryears, but it is taking so much of importance. People understand, we like it or we don't like it, Gen AI is going to be like electricity. It will be invisible, but it is going to be an integral part of our life. And that's one precise reason why the world is taking a serious look at invention that is going to shape the future. Fortunately, the whole theme also here is AI for good, which has not come out. We are still speaking about AI, but the topic is for some other day. So I think a great contribution by John and Mr. Jeffrey Everest. Again, he has a great hereditary. And again, let us go into the chemistry Nobel Prize. We spoke about Demis. He's one of my favorite business leaders whom I've been following for a long time. People who don't know, he is a person who is instrumental in creating AlphaGo, CEO of DeepMind before it got acquired by Google. So phenomenal invention. How do you put AI to use so that a new category itself is getting created, something out of nowhere, right? So the shape of things to come going forward, I think if there is no AI element, we can't accelerate the research that we want to do. So thanks to the Nobel Federation for honoring what is happening in AI. It only endorses that thought that we want to do. So while going forward, I want to reflect upon a very important thought. The whole theme is how do you unlock knowledge from process, right? One of the saying that all of us have been brought up from our childhood is, tell me who your friend are and I'll tell you who you are. And that's very, very pertinent, right? So let's see. And in the past 2 decades, who is or who are the human's best friend? Any guess? Who is the best friend probably of human in last 2 or 3 decades? Any guess? Perfect. It's like one important innovation or invention which I think people sleep with, right? In literally, you cannot alienate, right from the erstwhile Nokia phone to the latest phones that is Samsung and Apple 16 have launched. This is one stuff which we can clearly call as humans one of the best friend. And there's a reason why I'm connoting it, why they are the best friend and how important it is for us to pivot into AI. And in last decade, at least the decade where I have been peak in my life and career, any guess who was human's best friend in the last decade? One, apart from mobile, what is that none of you could not have lived with in last 10 years? I feel only one, right? I think anything and everything that we wanted in our personal life and most importantly in work, anything that's happening, we have to answer a query from a customer. A tough situation comes, the first and foremost help that we go and take is Google. So it's very, very important to identify who are the people whom are interacting with and who is human's best friend now. Any guess? Perfect. It is ChatGPT. Okay, nobody would have ever thought there could be a company which will mushroom and challenge the domination of Google, and OpenAI has done it. ChatGPT gave way to the very reason why we are here, right? GenAI is not enough. So it's very, very important. So these systems have been very important. What does it show? Both in our personal life and in our work life, it's whom are we friends with? Who is human's best friend at work? There could be a lot of colleagues, but on an average, you spend 40 to 48 hours a week in your work. And who is human's best friend? We, most of the time, are interacting with one of these systems, then having a coffee or speaking with somebody. It could be system of communication, which is the topmost. System of communication could be something like a Teams, Slack, or an email. Then you have system of engagement, which could be one of your regular systems that you work with customers and your partners, system of intelligence, and system of records. These are prima facie the foundational systems that defines who we are in our work system, because at the end of the day, we are what we are as far as our job roles and tasks are concerned. So thereby, how do you unlock knowledge to accelerate AI? So we are defining 3 core elements in an enterprise, and this probably will be my last slide. I'm not going to go deeper apart from that. The importance of this slide is, let us take about all the large language models in the world. Most of them have been made on internet data, tens of billions of tokens, fantastic. But if a GenAI project have to be successful in an enterprise, and the large language model has to be confined to enterprise, we have to focus on enterprise data. And enterprise data is confined in the mind of a human being and the systems they interact with. And that is extremely important. And we usually miss this point, and we are on search for a solution outside of an enterprise in models which have no connotation to what happens within an enterprise. Even if you take a Salesforce system or a Workday or Oracle or SAP, if a large conglomerate is using it, over a period of last 5-10 years, they have done much customization which is peculiar to that enterprise and the way of functioning. So a lot of data and knowledge is residing between these interactions. And it's very important for you to uncover these things for for lack of words, for a co-pilot that you want to deploy in your organization to be successful. If the co-pilot is trained on internet data, obviously the result would be hallucination because they don't know the context of how a human being is thinking and what a system wants, which is ultimately what you need. In yesteryears, when you get stuck with the work, you'll raise a hand and there'll be SME, right, who is going to come and be the savior of a particular transaction you are doing with customer. And that is what we expect as far as the co-pilots or the GPTs are concerned. But unless we are able to uncover the knowledge from the process and the tasks that you do in the enterprise, it's very difficult for you to do a successful GenAI journey. And that's exactly what the stats Samir was talking about. There are millions of organizations that are coming as a startup into this GenAI journey. I do get a lot of proposals for companies for funding, but most of these are not solving the true enterprise problem. They are solving multiple other problems which are not essential for us at this point of time. Maybe those will be for a future stage. So bottom line, let's not ignore the most important fact that we spend 99% of our time in our work time, mostly with our systems and processes and the rules that have been defined in these processes. And unless we are able to uncover, using the lens of human being, how we work with the personas that we work with, it's very difficult for us to make an enterprise AI journey successful. So that is one of the most key message I want to give. The answer for a successful GenAI journey is there within the enterprise, is there with the person who is doing the work and the person whom they are interacting with as far as the system is concerned. I was reading an article about people in Europe and, say, for example, North America with 20+ years of experience usually draw a salary of, say, compensation of $400,000 to $450,000 in a year. There are discussions going on, how can you get somebody with 5 years of experience, pay them $100,000, $125,000, and make them extremely intelligent by patching them with a co-pilot. But once you are able to unlock this knowledge, the most important stuff is, if you are able to equip the person who is 20-25 years experience with a powerful co-pilot of the knowledge that is always there, that person can be 50, 100x more productive than the person whom you want to train with a data that is not designed for use, who is having 5 years experience. While both the spectrum are important, I think the whole idea is once we are able to unlock the knowledge, okay, every role in the organization is going to be extremely relevant because they have made every organization successful the way they are today. With that, I want to say thank you and have a fantastic day.